What is going on, guys? Samuel One World from Samuel One World Reviews, and Disney Plus is now out. Yeah, it's crazy that this was announced a long time ago, and now it's finally here. And I recently just got the streaming service today, actually. I wanted to kind of wait till I got paid, honestly, so I can see how much money I have before I decided to get the service, and so far it's been wonders for me, honestly. There are definitely some questionable things here and there involving why some movies aren't there yet, and or why I decided to put them on saying like it's not available to this year or this certain point. But other than that, I've really been enjoying this month so far, and I pretty much been binging a lot of the content here on Disney Plus, and so I think so for the next couple weeks I'll be doing a couple of Disney Plus related videos discussing a lot of the original content that appear on the show. So I don't know if this is going to be like a regular thing, honestly, but I hope y'all enjoyed this, or me discussing how I feel about a lot of the original content. After this, I'm going to discuss the Tramp remake, Noelle, the two main original movies, the High School Musical, the series, and the Mandalorian. First, let's discuss the movies first. The first one I'm talking about is the remake of Tramp, which is, but again, is a remake of the 1955 classic animated movie, which was actually the first thing I ever actually seen from Disney Plus. I started to rewatch the original animated movie since it's been years since I've seen it, and it is definitely a good-to-great movie. It definitely isn't one of my favorite Disney animated movies, but it's still a film that's sweet, adorable in all the right ways. So going into this remake, I really didn't see much footage for it, so I really didn't know what to expect from it. I was hoping to at least enjoy this movie, like with the other Disney live action remakes this year, even double to extent I kind of enjoyed it, even though I was disappointed by it, but a lot of Lion King, I actually enjoyed it far more than most people. And Tramp is definitely another good. In fact, this possibly might be the best of the live action remakes that came out this year, actually. This one's basically as sweet, cute, and adorable as the original. I will always say the original is still a bit better, honestly. This remake still delivers a lot of them, thanks to the great effects on the dogs, the great voice acting, especially of Justin Thoreau, who really surprised me, actually, the range that he delivered here. The chemistry is still great, even the acting from humans like Nicole Brown and Christy Clemens, I thought was great. It's well done, it's funny, and it is faithful to the original, while trying to add some new stuff here and there, when it doesn't make it feel like it's like a huge chop-for-chop remake like Lion King. I'll say the film does drag and furious at times because of the longer runtime, and because it really isn't as impactful as the original, and sometimes the voices don't really match up at times. But overall, this is still a really good remake, and I still think the original is still a bit better. But this is one that, if you're definitely a fan of the original, I would actually recommend check this out, and I would give this an 88 of 100, which is a B+. Second one I want to talk about is Noelle, which is the second Disney came out, which is the second Disney Plus to my scene, and it's a Christmas movie starring the lovely Anna Kendrick and the great Bill Hader. And personally, I thought this was actually a surprisingly good movie, actually. I mean, sure, it isn't like anything mind-blowing or anything. Some jokes don't really hit well. Some of the CGI can be questionable at times. There's a couple issues about the narrative, especially about this one character that was honestly pretty annoying. If you've seen the movie, you know what character I'm talking about. But this film really works. A lot of it's definitely thanks to Anna Kendrick's amazing charm. Like, she really makes this film so fun as it is, honestly. Like, this is the best I've seen her in a very long time. I fucking love Anna Kendrick, and I'm happy to see her do really great in the movie, honestly. Because I think it's been a while since I've seen her in a movie, actually, honestly. I'm happy to see her do great because I fucking love this actress. I think she's pretty talented, and she delivers that here. I mentioned Bill Hader was great. All the acting is good, except maybe one character. But other than that, everybody else is great. It is a very heartfelt, charming, sweet movie that has some pretty great moments that make you go, "Aww," that make you heart. And it's one of those charming and sweet movies. And I don't know if you don't mind like a charming, sweet movie every now and then, honestly. The movie delivers on basically everything that it goes for. And most importantly, it does what any Christmas movie should do. And that is to get you in the Christmas spirit, to get you feeling like excited for Christmas, and this film definitely did that. Again, it does have its issues, but if you're just looking for just a chill, fun Christmas movie, I would actually recommend checking this out. It definitely isn't one of the best, but it's definitely one of the better ones I've seen in a while, and it does its job right. And I would give Noelle an 83 of a 100, which is a B+. Next up, we get to the TV shows I've seen, and I'm not joking, this is what's called High School Musical, the musical, the series. I am really no idea why they made that title so long. I think we all questioned that when they looked like, really? But yeah, this is kind of based on the High School Musical film series. It's kind of a mockumentary type of thing, honestly, which kind of inspired, honestly. It's basically as a group of these teenagers who participate in the staging of High School Musical and all that, and all the drama that's basically going on involving all that. Like, and honestly, I really don't know what to expect going into it. Honestly, I don't know if I was going to enjoy it or not, because, this comes from someone that honestly loves the High School Musical movies. Sure, they're very cheesy and off the top, but that's what makes this film so charming. And even to this day, I still love coming back to these movies, especially in terms of the music. I freaking love the music. And after watching the first 2 episodes, okay, I will say this show was definitely better than I expected, but honestly, I kind of don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Like, the acting is actually pretty good. The acting is pretty impressive, actually. There's just things I just don't know how to feel about yet, like with the whole mockumentary style, or don't know how to feel about the actual characters, situation. I'm not really like as invested or engaged as I should be. The singing is definitely good on it so far. Like, I'm definitely going to be continuing watching this show, see if it gets better, see if I'm really more interested over time. And I'm not saying I'm like this bad, honestly. Like, this it's a lot to appreciating. Some stuff's actually great. I don't know, just I guess the characters aren't really interesting that much, or I'm not as invested as I should be. It's one of those, I don't know, whatever, yes, but I will continue to watch the show and hopefully get better, honestly. And next we have pretty much the reason why we got Disney Plus in the first place, or why you wanted Disney Plus account in the first place, and that is the Mandalorian, which is also created and written by Jon Favreau, and from this guy called the Mandalorian, who's about to come to beyond the reach of the public. And again, this was the reason why we all wanted Disney Plus in the first place, because it's the first time ever we had a live-action Star Wars series. And the first 2 episodes, I'm say, these first 2 episodes are freaking fantastic. Except for this has pretty much been everything I wanted from this series. Not mentioned, it actually looks like an actual Star Wars movie by this form, and the fact they're able to do that is phenomenal and just wow. Like how the show looks, the cinematography, how the characters are, and the effects, like, it is top notch here. Especially for a TV show, it's insane, actually. It's such a one on streaming service, but it's crazy. But and all the characters are interesting. Pedro Pascal so far has done a fantastic job as this character. Someone who really not sure who he is exactly yet. Like, we don't really know too much about him yet. But he's one of those characters that, even though he's mysterious, you kind of want to know him, kind of want to see where he goes, honestly, and he pretty much nails that. And even though the supporting characters, the one way or not have a chance to stand out, they're now very great moments to shine. Some of the action is truly fantastic, and honestly, and some of the first 4 episodes are pretty much some of the best TV I've seen in quite some time, especially the pilot episode, which is probably the best pilot episode I think I've seen. I've seen some great pilot episodes back in the day, but this one's amazing. But I don't know, Mandalorian so far is probably my favorite thing on Disney Plus so far, in terms of originals, honestly. And it's a show that is definitely guaranteed to get much better as it goes along, and I'm very excited to see have next. Because it's definitely to do like weekly episodes, like Netflix, where they have all of them, but honestly, I'm actually kind of fine with this, honestly, because I mean, I don't have a problem binging, honestly, but that could take a lot of time, honestly, so yeah, I'm happy about this. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video discussing some of the Disney Plus originals. I love in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on the Lady and Tramp 2019? What are your thoughts on Noelle? What are your thoughts on the High School Musical series? And what are your thoughts on the Mandalorian? In the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on all those content? And let me know what your thoughts on Disney Plus so far. Do you loving it? Are you hating it? And all that. What do you hope in the future? What are you hoping to come for? I thought things nice was to come. And sure, it might be struggling a little bit in some areas, but I'm sure there's something that'll definitely get better. I mean, it's only been a few days. I'm sure it'll definitely get better as it goes along. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see what's to come at Disney Plus. And down the road, I'll be doing a video like this, discussing more of the Disney Plus originals. I don't know if it's gonna be like a regular thing, honestly, but I'll see how it goes, I guess. As always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All links which are down below. I am Cinnamon World from Cinnamon World Reviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.